Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. We are on day 21 for hashtag Creep on June 24, hosted by Tracie Fox Creative, and all of the information concerning this collaboration is in my description box below. This is what was for day 21. This awesome looking, grunged up folders. It looks like a wall. I like that one. And then we have this tag, Craftly Post, the newspaper. Then this is the storyline. They learned about the committee of psychical. I had to write the pronunciation on the back. For some reason, I can't get that psychical in my head. So let me start again. They learned about the committee of psychical investigators and its most famous researcher, Ernest J. Brundle. And in the story, they found, Rose found the article in newspaper. So that's what I'm going to do today, is use this paper bag that has old newspaper pieces and articles and advertisement. I thought this would be fun to turn into a journal page. What I'm going to do first of all, I've already folded this up so I know what size I need for my journal page for the height. I'm going to go ahead and cut this line. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, let me see which side I want to be the inside. This will be the outside, let's see. So I'm going to fold it in half, so it will be a journal page. Let's get my bone folder. There. So there is the beginnings of my journal page. So I need to glue this together first. So let's get that glued together at the bottom. Since this is the bottom of the bag, I figured I would just glue it straight on here and we'll have some more pockets. Really think that I only want one set of pockets. I'm going to glue this together so that it will be a little stronger of a pocket, because this is pretty thin paper. I'm going to glue this together and then we will proceed with the rest of it. There, now that is glued together. It already has a fold. So I'm going to glue this down on to that. So I don't want to put glue at the top. I only want glue around these edges. There, now we have that pocket there. I think I'm just going to put a little dab of glue. I think that looks good now. So I open it up and there's a pocket here, one here, and one. I'm just going to put a dot of glue just so it will stay right now. Just so I won't keep having it flap open on me and things shifting around. I think that will work just fine. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now we have a little newspaper journal page with pockets. So what I'm going to do is use the tag that came and make it kind of like the front of the newspaper. So let's just, I like the way it looks. I like the way it looks exactly as it is. There we go. Spit that out, huh? Okay, so let's trim this down just to the edge there. And I'm going to ink this up. good. I think I want to add some black to the edges just to define it a little bit more, since these are all neutral colors. Maybe some black soot. There, I think that looks better. We'll just wait before we glue it on, in case there's something else I want to glue on there with it. Let's set that aside. We'll open it up to the middle, and I did want to put this on here, or maybe the back, because there's not anything on the back. Why don't we do this on the back? How about that? That's pretty. That might look good. We did this and this on top of it, just like down here in the corner. I think that'll be nice and be enough of a contrast that you can see it better. Let's go ahead and get this glued on. Just adding a little bit of color behind it so you can tell that it's a different element on here. So that will work great. So let's get this trimmed down about right there. Right here, just so you can see the color a little bit. That's really pretty. How about that? I think that will look really good. Let's go ahead and get this glued down. I'm not going to make this a pocket because this is thin paper that I'm gluing it onto, and I don't want to put too many cardstock pockets on there because it will just tear. That looks nice. I think that looks really nice for that pocket. Let's go back to the inside. So we have these two pockets. Let's see what we have. Let's go ahead and get that glued down. And again, I'm not going to make this into a pocket because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets, and then we have a pocket on the back. Don't want to stress this thin paper too much, because it is a journal page. Here we go. I think this goes just great. The Craftly Hall picture here in the newspaper. There, that looks good. I think I want to creep that up a bit. Let's put spider web on that. Probably should have done that before I glued it all down, but we'll do it now. Let's see how close that is to the edge. Oh, that looks really good. I like that. Just a little bit of creep. I think it just makes a nice addition. Okay, what else do we want to do here? That looks good. What if we just put this here? That's so pretty. So very pretty. How about we have a couple of ticket stubs here. I think that might look really good. Maybe we need a bigger piece. I think that will look really nice. Let's cut this about right here. I think that is, we should just ink this black edge up a little bit. Since we're gluing it straight down and that's square, why don't we just round corner this? My round corner here to cooperate with this. There, much better. Okay, let's just get the black on those corners. I think that is looks really pretty. Make sure I need to fit it pretty close to the edge. These we need to use the hole punch and make them look more like tickets. Just go to the edge. See how I did that? Just cut that. Just cut that. I punched it. Just punch that corner off the edge and they'll look like a ticket. There. That looks really good. You know what? I think, and I know I'm trying not to put bulk on here, but that just looks like it needs something like lace or something. Let's see if we have anything that would look pretty there. Something really thin. This is really thin lace. How about two little scrappies? I wonder how that would look. Just a little bit hooking out like that. Oops. Oh, well, that's just pretty much the perfect length. We might only need one. You know what? Maybe we should put some black ink on this so they will stand out a little more. This video may be a little bit longer than my usual ones. I'm going to try to edit it down to be a lot shorter, but there's a lot of elements going on. That's much better. I like that. And it looks so much more like it has been used. That's better. That's what it needed. I think that will be good right there. I don't know that we need the other piece. Or do we? Yeah, let's just go ahead and poke it on there. Let's pop it down on there. Doesn't take much for this really thin lace to stick. There we go. Put the two tickets about like that. Here we still have most of the newsprint showing, so that's good. I like that. Front, that just looks a tad bit bland. You know what about we just cut this out? The Committee of Psychical Investigators. Maybe that could look like a headline. I like that. That will look really good. Let's get a little bit of a vintage photo. Do the edges. And let's get some black. I like to mold them up. A little bit of mold on there. I like that. Let's see if we have a piece of black that's big enough to back that with. We sure do. Let's do that. I like that a lot better. I like that a lot better. You know what? I really want something behind this. Let's see if we have some music. Oh, that's a nice light color. I wonder if that would work. So what if we did it like kind of in the middle there? Let's just glue this on here. How about there? I think that's better. Let's cut it out. about, actually, let's tear it. We just barely want this right here to be torn. That's good. Now let's see where the other side needs to be torn. About right there. Not too fussed if it's not perfectly straight. There we go. I think that looks good. We do need to ink it up. So I think for just something different, let's go with the red. You know how I love this red. Aged mahogany. There, I think that really looks good. Where do we want this at? Do we want it here maybe? For a headline. Let's pop a little red in there. I think that will work great. You know what we could do? This could be a side pocket. I know I didn't want to add a lot of bulk, but now that we put these things on here, it makes it a lot more sturdy. So I think that would be fun to make this a side pocket. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the little punch and just punch out a little tiny slot there. So know that that is pocket. There. How about that? Let's glue this down. So that's the front of our newspaper. We're going to open it up, and here's some tickets from a show. And then there's Craftley Hall, and on the back we have the type. We have a few things over here. You know, let's see. It's Ernest Brendel, Carl Edwards, and Dorothy Blakely. There's their names, Craftley Hall. There's the case that they're on. Dorothy Blakely, and I'm not sure which one of these is Ernest Brendel, which one's Carl Edwards. But I did go ahead and make these into little journal cards. On the back, I went ahead and inked everything up and stamped some lines on the back and on these cards also. Then I had this. I thought this looked like newsprint. You know, advertising for a bicycle maybe. Maybe could go in there. But we have some journal cards here all ready to go. But what I did forget to do, let me see if I have it right here. This freebie printable has typewriters on it. Aren't those so cute? So what I think I'm going to do, see if this will punch it out. That's enough that you can tell it's a typewriter. That is awesome. So I'm going to go away and punch all these out, and I'll be right back. Have them all punched out. Just little miniature typewriters, but they look like tabs to me, and this is what I want to use them for. On these 3 pictures, I just want them to have a tab with the typewriter. I just think that is really, really cute. Maybe only him. His head is too far down. So let's just do, we have 4 of them, so we can do hers and his. This one we might do something different, or we might just leave it like that. We'll just put that aside for a moment. Okay, I like that. Let's get these inked up on the edges, and we'll be ready to glue. These are all inked up, the little typewriters that will make really cute tabs. So what we want to do is just get them going the right direction first of all. That's the way they go. Going to just put a little dab of glue on the top part just to hold them together. Just a dab. That way when you glue the tab on, it's not so fussy. Just want it to be like just above her head. I think that makes a cute little tab. Maybe we want it a little farther down. Just a little farther down. I just don't want it over her hair. There, that makes a cute tab. I like that, just a little different. And the same with this one. There, so you have it on the front and the back. That one's a little crooked, but I'm not too fussed about it. There, I like that. Okay, the back, I think maybe we'll use this. I think that would look good on the back. Oh, that does fit right in there. That looks great. A little journal card there. And I wonder if these will fit in here. Oops. Yeah, those will. Got this one, that fits really well. This picture there, let's put hers right there since she has the tab. I think that looks nice. And those look really good in there. I like that. That's fun. What about we do this one? Or in here, let's just add something, just a little bit. How about we do red? Just a little bit. There, that's pretty. Okay, I think that looks really nice. A little swirly there. It's a little swirl. Tuck this in here. That'll be nice. And this piece, maybe we will put, that just looks kind of like a book. So I'm going to put that on there like it is the title of a book. I think that will look good. I like that. I am going to do the edges in red. Just a little bit. A little bit more. I think that looks good. Here, like that. This one needs something on the back also. How about, where'd my little spider web go? Here it is. How about we do the spider web? And black. There, just a little bit of creeping it up. I think that looks good. So should we put this here? Yeah, I think that will look good there. So I do have some larger pieces of paper to put in there. I thought this committee of psychical investigators, their case number and Craftley Hall, Lower Craftley, Papshire, I think that's how you pronounce that. Attending investigators, Ernest Brundle, Carl Edwards, and Dorothy Blakely. So I'm going to do, I think that might fit in there if I trim it. There, I think it will be just fine if we just fold it over. That'll make a nice place to journal. And I did print this off on toffee dyed paper, which is tea and coffee together. I think that will fit in there. Let's check. Yes, that will fit in there nicely, just like that. And I have the love letters that Rose and Jeffrey sent to each other. So let's cut them out. I think we can fold these. Then you can journal on the back. That will make a nice journal spot there. There, I think that will be great. There. So there we have another journal page. I think that looks really good. And it looks like it's on a newspaper. All of our journal cards and places to journal there. A couple of journal cards here. Craftley Hall, the tickets to a show, and another journal spot here. And this is my take for day 21 of hashtag Creep on June 24, hosted by Tracie Fox Creative, and I am Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.